PGAustralia, 2016 genre, documentary language, English director, Robert NugentWhat's it about? In the remote deserts of Australia lives an elusive nocturnal bird called the night parrot. Virtually nothing is known of its ecology. It disappeared at the end of the 19th century. Searching for evidence of its existence became a preoccupation. This documentary was filmed in all the locations where night parrots once lived, during a time when stories of extinction were everywhere. The Third Industrial Revolution, 12 p.m. SBS Iceland PG USA, 2017 genre, documentary language, English director, Eddie Morty. What's it about? Social and economic theorist Jeremy Rifkin lays out a roadmap to usher in a new era of sustainable development. A third industrial revolution will unfold when three technologies emerge and converge: new communication, new sources of energy, and new modes of mobility. But, in the context of climate change, it needs to happen fast. Change of this magnitude requires political will and a profound ideological shift. After Mabo, 12:30 p.m., NITV, repeats 9:30 p.m. Filmed over a 10-month period throughout Australia, this probing documentary examines the political controversy surrounding native title and the Australian federal government's proposed amendments to the Native Title Act, 1993. It follows the Indigenous representatives in their attempt to fight the amendments in the media, in the bush, and in the halls of Parliament House, Canberra. Kung Fu Jungle, 8:30 p.m. SBS Iceland Hong Kong, China, 2014 genre, thriller, crime, action language, Mandarin, Cantonese director, Teddy Chan starring Donnie Yen, Bao Yang Wang, Charlie Ying. What's it about? A martial arts instructor working at a police academy gets imprisoned after killing a man by accident. But when a vicious killer starts targeting martial arts masters, the instructor offers to help the police in return for his freedom. Tuesday, the 5th of June, Stockholm East, 12 p.m. SBS Iceland Sweden, 2011 genre, drama language, French, Swedish director, Simon Kaiser starring Michael Persbrandt, IBEN Hagel, Henrik Norlin, Live Ma Jones, Lars-Erik Baronet. What's it about? One morning in a wealthy suburb of Stockholm, Johan is driving his car and accidentally hits a 10-year-old girl. When the girl dies, Johan is crippled with guilt, especially after seeing her mother Anna's grief-stricken face. A year later, Anna and Johan meet by accident at Stockholm East train station and strike up a conversation. Johan realizes who she is, but wants to make amends, so doesn't reveal that he is responsible for her daughter's death. Meanwhile, Anna finds solace in pretending her daughter is still alive, and the two begin meeting up regularly. Wednesday, the 6th of June, time of my life, 12 p.m. SBS Iceland Belgium, 2011 genre, drama language, Flemish director, Nick Balthazar starring Koen de Grave, Geert van Rampelberg, Lot Pinoy. What's it about? The true story of the case that saw euthanasia legalized in Belgium. Thomas and Mario are lifelong friends, but when Mario is diagnosed with MS, they begin a legal fight that will change a nation. From the director of the cult film Ben X, 2007. Menace to Society, 9 p.m. SBS Iceland MA 15 USA, 1993 genre, drama, action, crime language, English director, Albert Hughes, Alan Hughes starring Tyrone Turner, Lorenz Tate, Glenn Plummer, Jada Pinkett Smith, Samuel L. Jackson. What's it about? In an unflinching look at the mean streets of the contemporary urban American ghetto, a black youth, despite his dreams for a better life, ultimately succumbs to the cycle of violence that pervades his community. This urban nightmare chronicles several days in the life of Kane Lawson, following his high school graduation, as he attempts to escape his violent existence in the projects of Watts. The debut feature from the Hughes brothers, From Hell, Dead Presidents, it was also a critical and commercial hit upon its 1993 release. Thursday, the 7th of June. Freeman, 12 p.m. SBS Viceland, France, 2011. Genre, drama, history. Language, French. Director, Ismail Farouk. Starring Tahar Rahim, Michael Lonsdale, Mahmoud Shalabi, Lubna Azabal. What's it about? In Paris during World War II, an Algerian immigrant is inspired to join the resistance by his unexpected friendship with a Jewish man. Based on not very known facts about the Muslim community in Paris during World War II, when the Paris Mosque and its dynamic leader played a pivotal role in supporting the resistance and rescuing Jews. Co-stars on Sunday Star Lubzazable. Redfern now, Promise Me. 9:30 p.m. NITVM A15 Australia, 2015. Genre, drama. Language, English. Director, Wayne Blair. Starring Deborah Mailman, Wayne Blair, Rara Hick. What's it about? Two young women are raped on their way home. The story follows the lives of both women and the different ways they deal with the crime. Winner of the 2015 Logie Award for Most Outstanding Actress, Deborah Mailman. Friday, the 8th of June. Nice People. 12 p.m. SBS Viceland, Sweden, 2015. Genre, documentary. Language, English, Swedish, Somali. Director, Karen A.F. Klintberg, Anders Helgesson. What's it about? A group of young men who fled the war in Somalia have ended up in a rural town in Sweden where integration is tough, and something needs to be done. Local entrepreneur Patrik Andersson gets an idea to use sport as bridge to get people closer to each other. The goal, to create the first ever Somali national team in bandy and make it to the World Championship in Siberia. This is a story about racism and fear, but also about bravery and doing something that hasn't been done before. Spirited Away. 7:30 p.m. NITV PG Japan, 2001. Genre, family, adventure, animation, 3D. Language, Japanese. Director, Hayao Miyazaki. Starring voices of David Chase, Suzanne Plachette, Miyu Ayano. What's it about? Chihiro and her family are on their way to their new house in the suburbs, but on their way, they stumble upon a tunnel that leads them into a fantasy world full of ghosts and strange creatures. An Oscar-winning and universally beloved animation directed by the legendary Hayao Miyazaki, My Neighbor Totoro, Princess Mononoke. Spirited Away, an extremely accomplished animation. Saturday, the 9th of June. Heart of a Lion. 8:30 p.m. NITVM A15 Finland, 2013. Genre, drama. Language, Finnish. Director, Dome Karakoski. Starring Peter Franzian, Laura Byrne, Jasper Pakonen. What's it about? Neo-Nazi Teppo is looking to start a new life after prison. After falling for a waitress who has a mixed-race son, Teppo is sent into a tailspin, fighting his conflicting feelings as his prejudices are challenged. Rocky II. 11:10 p.m. SBS Viceland Musa, 1979. Genre, drama. Language, English. Director, Sylvester Stallone. Starring Sylvester Stallone, Talia Shire, Burt Young, Carl Weathers. What's it about? After Rocky goes the distance with champ Apollo Creed, both try to put the fight behind them and move on. Rocky settles down with Adrian but can't put his life together outside the ring, while Creed seeks a rematch to restore his reputation. Soon enough, the Master of Disaster and the Italian Stallion are set on a collision course for a climactic battle that is brutal and unforgettable. Sunday, the 10th of June. After the Last River. 8:30 p.m. NITV PG Canada, 2015. Genre, documentary. Language, English. Director, Victoria Lean. What's it about? In the shadow of a De Beers mine, the remote community of Atawapiskat lurches from crisis to crisis, while facing mounting environmental issues and an inability to benefit from resource revenue. Over 5 years, filmmaker Victoria Lean follows the community's journey from obscurity and into the international spotlight twice, first when the Red Cross intervenes and again during the protest movement, Idle No More. Weaving together great distances, intimate scenes and archive images, the documentary chronicles the First Nations' fight for justice in the face of hardened indifference. Tuli Tuvalu. 10 p.m. NITV PG Tuvalu, Switzerland, 2014. Genre, documentary. Language, English. Director, Matthias von Gunten. What's it about? Thule, Greenland, also called Kaunakas, is one of the northernmost towns in the world. As the climate warms and the ice caps begin to melt, the gentle balance of life for the people of this community is in jeopardy. On the other side of the globe, the melting ice caps are raising sea levels around the Polynesian island nation of Tuvalu, threatening to wipe the island right off the map. Though a world apart, these two communities are intricately connected as environmental balance begins to tip and traditional ways of life are threatened.